Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone here in person, on Zoom, YouTube Live, wherever you may be watching and attending our Chunshimon prayer vigil. We will be starting our 471st day Chunshimon prayer vigil this evening. And with that, let us prepare by going into song. We will be singing Light of Grace. 자주. Now let us go into our greeting in front of our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Let us take this time to take a full bow in front of our true parents to affectionately greet them this evening. 자리업 전진 전 부모님께 경배. 바로. Please join me in reciting the family pledge, number 8, first in Korean, then in English. 가정 맹세 8. 천일극 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑은 중심하고 천일극 시대를 맞이하여 절대 신안, 절대 사랑, 절대 복종으로 신의 일체 이상을 이루어 지상 전국과 정상 전국의 해방관과 속방관을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. Number 8. Our family, the owner of Chanilguk, pledges, having entered the era of Chanilguk, to achieve the ideal of God and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven by centering on true love. You may now all be seated, and we'll be going into our meditation practice together to prepare for our gratitude prayer that we will have. Let us take this time to prepare through simple meditation. Now let us go into our gratitude prayer during this time. 아주, 아주. Now we will be going into our Hundoke reading for this evening. Thank you everyone for all your prayers and gratitude. And now we will be transitioning to going back into our mother's life, starting at the top of chapter 9, God's kingdom in our midst. Starting with the section, the most important teaching. Let us read together. We are taught many things in the course of our lives. Our parents teach us even at meal times, and our teachers teach us the most diligently. We learn about science, which explains the order and logic of things, and practical skills that help us escape poverty. Our elders teach us attitudes to adopt in the workplace. All these teachings are important and make us brighter and wiser. Knowledge and wisdom are precious, and we need to pursue them continuously. Nonetheless, of all teachings, what are the most important? The teachings of religion are the most important. In Korean, the word religion is 종교, which is made up of the Chinese characters jong, which meaning fundamental, and gyo, meaning teaching. The doctrines of the religious founders, including Confucius, the Buddha, Jesus, and the Prophet Muhammad, have served as driving forces, shaping civilizations and safeguarding the human conscience throughout the ages. Religion is necessary for the eradication of the world of sin and the creation of the ideal world desired by God and humanity. Accordingly, religion should be our lifelong companion. Selfishness has become commonplace in our world. We enjoy improvements in living standards based on technology, but with each passing day, we are increasingly isolated. We take little personal responsibility for our country, our society, and even our family. The rising divorce rate proves that husbands and wives no longer take responsibility for each other. Parents do not care for their sons and daughters, and sons and daughters abandon their children to pursue self-centered desires. Can you imagine the pain God feels seeing humanity, whom He created as His children, living this way? Our world houses many religions. What should those religions teach? Religion must first teach the truth about God. I do not mean simply that God exists. I mean teaching about our relationship with God. True religion teaches the nature of God, the reality of God's love, and how to live in that love. I do everything I possibly can to convey God's truth, traveling hundreds and thousands of miles, crisscrossing the 5 oceans and 6 continents. Wherever I go, I meet righteous people, prepared by God. No matter how difficult the circumstances, God searches for righteous people. In the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah were cities of lewdness and immorality. God said that He would not destroy them if 50 righteous people could be found in them. Abraham negotiated the number down to 10. In the end, he could not even find one, and the flames of a volcanic eruption consumed those cities. That is why I tell our church members to look for righteous people prepared by heaven. In every place I visit throughout the world, I find that God has prepared righteous people. From among all races and nationalities, I find righteous people waiting for me. In 2018, I visited South Africa, which had experienced heartbreaking agony due to racial conflict. In the past, it was not easy for me to enter the country. But this time, the nations welcomed me with open arms. I hosted the Africa Summit and a marriage blessing ceremony. More than 1,000 representatives from some 60 nations attended the summit and adopted my proposal for the settlement of peace and improvement of living standards. The summit's purpose was to commemorate the centenary of birth of Nelson Mandela and honor his legacy. The participants cheered the speech of Mr. Mandela's eldest grandson, Zwelivelile, I said that wrong, Manla Mandela, a member of South Africa's parliament, in which he sincerely testified to me. He said, Dr. Hak Jahan Moon is an icon of peace in this age. Africa should carry on the work left by President Mandela together with Dr. Hak Jahan Moon, who has presented a new hope and vision to us through the Heavenly Africa Project. That day, through the one only begotten daughter who is the true mother, more than 3,000 couples from some 20 nations received Heavenly Parents' grace in the marriage blessing ceremony, the salvation of our age. Jesus said that the last will be first. South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Senegal, as well as Nepal and other many countries, have suffered through painful histories of poverty and political turbulence. Yet now they are shining brightly through their faith in the only begotten daughter. Humanity is seeking the love that comes from true parents. We long to be true sons and daughters who inherit true love, life, and lineage. I open the gates for all to attain true happiness and eternal life. The great Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore wrote a beautiful poem in praise of Korea. At the time, Korea was hidden from the world, suffering under Japanese colonial rule, and yet Tagore prophesied, in the golden age of Asia, Korea was one of its lamp bearers, and that lamp is waiting to be lighted once again for the illumination of the East. The lamp of which he spoke is a new expression of the truth. He prophesied that it would appear in Korea and illuminate the world. I am now traveling the world to teach the divine principle, the new expression of truth. The soil is plowed. All that remains is for us to sow the seeds and let them take deep root. This is a task we all must strive to accomplish. That concludes our reading for this evening, going over the most fundamental teachings in Jongyo, Korean, meaning the fundamental teaching, but also that's the term used for in religion. So True Mother explicitly said that religion is the most important teaching to learn, and not just learning about God's existence, but the nature of God and the reality that God loves us and how we can live in that love. And going over the examples that she shared of spreading God's love through the holy marriage blessing in different parts of Africa, even having 20 countries represented in a single marriage blessing ceremony back in 2018 when she went to Africa. It's something that I feel like is talked about so much, but not many people know the significance. How much True Mother had to push herself to be able to go to Africa, to go against what everyone else was telling her, because she knew exactly where she needed to be. And we can continue on with discussion, whether it be through pairs, reflection, or in breakout rooms. We can just take this time to go into reflection for, let's say, 5 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes. We have 1 minute remaining, 1 more minute remaining for discussion. Okay, we can start wrapping up discussion now as we invite back all the people on Zoom in their breakout rooms as they come back to the main group, as everyone here concludes their discussions. We'll be going into the next phase of our Chinchuan prayer vigil, which will be going into song and preparing our spirit, hearts, and minds to do resonance prayer together. So with that, let us all prepare for the next song.
His name is above, His name is above depression. His name is above loneliness. Oh, His name is above disease. His name is above cancer. His name is above every other name. That is who you are. That is who you are. Jesus. And that is who you are. Oh, I know that is who you
Would you please join me in representative prayer? Our most beloved heavenly parents and true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, our beloved brother Jesus and the Holy Spirit, we continuously feel how you are all working so hard every single day. Every single day is another day for you to continuously invest, not just what you've been investing in, but investing even more and finding even more gratitude in life. And that way of life is something that we as people who have been working on our lives of faith, whether it be through just a few years, a few months, maybe even most of our lives, it is still something that we can continuously work towards, understanding how to live in your love, God. And each of us have been placed here on this earth with a unique responsibility, a unique reason as to why we are here, cultivating ourselves to have a unique aspect of your heart that we can convey to each and every single one of us, God. Whether it be through us talking to each other on a daily basis, or whether it be while we go on campus and meet people for the first time. Each one of your sons and daughters is so unique, and some of them know about your love for them, know about how you are working in their lives, but some have no idea, God. Some still don't recognize you and understand you as a parent of humankind, a parent that wishes for all of their children the absolute best of this world has to offer. Yet, God, we still find ourselves who understand your love and understand what it means to have a life of faith. We still struggle through our days because of that portion of responsibility that you have given us, and that feeling that we have that we are unworthy of being your children, that we make so many mistakes and we are unable to be recognized as your children. But God, what you have given to us is something that we cannot take away ourselves, God. Our identity is immutable, and it is something that cannot be taken away, no matter what we do, no matter anything that we are, God. We are the identity of your children, and you have created all of us, and endowed us with an original mind that can always go back to you, God. No matter how fallen we may be, no matter how difficult a situation may look, no matter how blinded we are from the truth, we can always make our way back to you. As soon as we hear
1 ounce, one little smidgen, iota of truth in our hearts, we know exactly that that is true, and that is leading us back to you, God. And as we follow our true parents, the brightest light of hope, the brightest lantern in the darkness that have been this 6,000 biblical years, they have been shining their lights upon this world so that we, as your sons and daughters, can have that burning flame that can spread and kindle the fires to each and every single heart of our brothers and sisters around us. There is nothing stopping us from the spreading of wildfire of your love besides us and our ability to connect with your heart, to be sensitive to what you have desired for your children. And God, each of us continue living these days, living this time, praying here at the Chuncheon, feeling ourselves ready to invest into more prayer. And we go about our day wondering what the next step is, God. Well, I pray that we can be able to find our next step here through Chuncheon prayer, our next level up in our hearts, our next ability to understand what true love means. And through the power of Spirit World, of Hyojinem, Hunjinem, and Demonim, I ask and beseech thee to be able to give us the power that we need to be able to grow in our lives of faith, to be able to understand who we are as your children, and the divine authority that gives us, Heavenly Parents, the divine authority of all of Spirit World and all of our absolute good ancestors that culminates in us as the terminal point of our lineage to be able to spread your love to each and every single brother and sister here on this earth, and be able to share with them welcome home, to be able to share with them you are loved, and to be able to share with them that you are worthy, God. You are worthy, your children are worthy to be in front of you, to recognize you, to receive your love. And all of this we can share together at the Chuncheon, Heavenly Parent. These children of yours that may not have felt you yet, or maybe have felt you a little bit, just by being here together with us, whether it be through the winter dinners, the knowledge warriors, all the events that we've had. Some of them have been able to feel God, maybe even for the first time. And I pray that when we take them to Korea, to the Chuncheon, that they can be able to feel the existence of the living God here on this earth, God. And that they can come back to your bosom. They can recognize you and understand your love for them, so that they can be able to learn how to live in that love together with us, God. As your children, as their brothers and sisters, we care for them so much. So God, I pray that as we go into residence prayer together, we can feel that we are worthy, and we can express that worthiness to any single person around us. And God, I pray that you can continue to give us that divine inspiration through Chuncheon prayer, that you can continue to feel this love pouring here for each and every single member, so that God can be able to pour and fill everyone's buckets here, fill everyone's hearts ready for resonance prayer and ready for a new day, God. And I report this prayer through my name, Yinsen Tariq, the essential couple. Aju.
Now with that, let us go into our resonance prayer this evening. 통성보고 시작! 아버지, 어머니, 아버지, 어머니, 아버지,
찾아야만 하는 내 자녀 간절하게 너를 부르네 거친 모래 폭풍이 불어 한치 앞도 보이지 않네 찾아야만 하는 내 자녀 간절하게 너를 부르네 거친 모래 폭풍이 불어 한치 앞도 보이지 않네 찾아야만 하는 내 자녀 간절하게 너를 부르네
영원할 수 없네.
아주. Now let us offer our 3 cheers of Okmanse to conclude our victorious 471st day Chunchimon prayer vigil. 전을 합신 하늘뿐만 억만세 승리하신 전지 참품원햄 억만세 day 471 prayer vigil 대승리 억만세. Now let us offer one final bow in front of our Heavenly Parent and our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind at this time. 자리요 전진 참부모님께 경매. 바로 And with that, that concludes our prayer vigil this Thursday evening, day 471st, complete. Thank you, everyone.